Champions are not born. They're forged. This is about turning the ordinary into undisputed. Available now. Ade Oladipo, brought to you by Undisputed.
What's up, peeps? Thank you very much, as always, for tuning in. Ade and Gman. We're about to talk the August 16th card.
Yes, we are.
Because we are fast approaching. And we did a video a couple of weeks ago, and we might have changed our mind on a few things. We'll find out in the next 10 minutes or so if we have. Obviously, I'm talking about ITAUMA versus DILLIAN WHYTE. This show is sponsored by the wonderful people at Undisputed. Do me a favor, G-Man, the link to his channel is in the description. Hit that subscribe button. We are trying to get G-Man to 30,000 subs. All right, let's dive straight into this. No time to waste. ITAUMA versus White. Have you changed your mind?
No, I'm still going with ITAUMA to win the fight, but I'm going with ITAUMA to win this fight by a late stoppage, and he will be asked some questions.
You've changed your mind. You have 100% changed. I wish I could input the last video, because I'm pretty sure you said this fight's end in 6 or something like that.
I think I said between rounds like 4.
You're saying what I said.
Like that.
I said that DILLIAN WHYTE's going to cause him some problems. You seem to have swung that way now.
Because I've started doing a lot of film studies. Now, I haven't uploaded the video yet, but the more I look at Dillian Whyte, I am discounting his last 2 fights. They never happened as far as I'm concerned, right?
How can you discount fights that happened?
Because Dillian Whyte looked bang out of shape. He barely probably trained for both of them. Didn't take either of them serious. Every interview I've seen from him, you can see, 1, he's in shape, and 2, he's got a bit of fire in him. Everyone's writing him off. You write him off at your peril. He is going in there probably thinking, my eldest son is older than you. There's no way you're beating me. And he's backed into a corner. This is it. He loses this, you're done. See ya. Bye. Finished.
Okay. See, we do this. And I look, I like Dillian. So I'd love all this to be true. I want this to be competitive. I want Dillian to have a couple more fights. I want him to cause Moses problems, because him causing Moses problems then answers the questions I have about Moses. Like, is Moses the real deal? Like, I want all these things to happen. But ultimately, I can't forget Ebenezer Tete.
No.
Ultimately, I can't forget Christian Hamer. Ultimately, I do worry about the last time I saw Dillian look good. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to rack my brains as to when that was. Did he look good against Jermaine Franklin? I actually can't remember.
Povetkin too.
Povetkin too. How many years ago was that in Gibraltar?
4 years.
Okay. Yeah, I remember. You know, I know it was, I think it might even been longer, because I wasn't working for DAZN.
Oh, so it's a while ago.
So it was before that, because I've been at DAZN 4 years.
Prior to that, the Chisora rematch.
Yeah.
Right there.
So are things like things that are not tangible. Like, okay, yeah, his back's against the wall. Well, what does that mean? You know, this is his last fight. If he loses, what does that mean? Like, I can only go on things that are tangible, and the only tangible thing we have is these last performances. They're the only things that we can touch on and watch.
Well, the only thing I would say about the Tete performance, right? He was heavy in that fight. He was sluggish. Listen, Ebenezer Tete got stopped in a round by Daniel Dubois. I'm sure Dillian Whyte took one look at that and thought, I don't even need to be 50%.
What did Fraser Clark stop Tete in?
First round. First round. Yeah.
What did Dillian Whyte, how long did it take Dillian again?
7 or 8. And he never dropped them. That was the worry. I know. And
hunger, desire. Are those fair to say things like, oh, Dillian Whyte had no hunger, he had no desire? I will say this about Dillian Whyte, and you did a video about it the other day. He looks in great shape.
He does look in great shape.
Like, I see him sitting on the ring apron, and he's wearing like a baggy top, but you can see the delts on him. You can see it in his face.
His face is lost.
Everything looks really good. I spoke to Buddy McGirt today. Buddy McGirt came on Talk Sport, and I said, Buddy, do you have any say? You've worked with Dillian a long time now. When Dillian gets a fight like Moses ITAUMA, do you have any say in it? Do you say like, nope? Like, and he's like, no, I asked Dillian, are you ready for this? And if he says yes, then we train him.
Right.
And he says the way in which Dillian said, yeah, I'm ready for it. Like, I want to do this. That's the reason why they're taking this fight, because he could have said no. So he has a little bit of a say in it.
You think about this, there was other fights open to Dillian Whyte as well. He didn't have to, I would imagine, take this. There's Chisora trilogy there potentially. Potentially a Joshua fight. He's taking this fight because I'm sure deep down he believes he can win. And look, we've all done it. I've done it. When this fight was announced, I was like, write him off. Stick a fork in him. He's done. Don't think that now. I genuinely don't. I think this fight will be competitive. I don't think he's going to win. Honest to God, I don't think he's going to win. But I think that he will do well enough. He'll ask questions of ITAUMA, and he'll do well enough that we'll want to see him again, irrespective.
You know what's interesting? I didn't even think about that. You're right. He could have taken Chisora. He could have taken AJ. And my guess, could be wrong here, is that the money for Chisora and AJ would be very similar to the money for ITAUMA.
Exactly.
So why take the ITAUMA fight? It's almost like they see it maybe differently than we see it. The risk reward is interesting. There's a hell of a lot of risk. The reward for beating ITAUMA.
And you're right in at world title level as well because he's so highly ranked.
He's ranked number 2 in the WBO.
Well, he could be fighting Parker in a rematch for a world title then if he wins this fight. So there's a hell of a lot riding. If you beat Chisora, actually, Chisora is different because he's highly ranked by the IBF, but AJ's not. So he's looking at this, and he's lost to AJ. He struggled with Chisora. Again, he's probably looking at ITAUMA thinking, "You're a kid. You were 10 years old when I fought Anthony Joshua," which he was. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, there must be. You know, there's levels in heavyweight boxing, and like what ITAUMA's done so far is insane.
That's phenomenal.
It's fantastic. But ultimately, he's done it at the lower level.
Yes.
He's never been past 6 rounds. That in itself is a problem. He has never headlined.
Never headlined.
That in itself is a problem because headlining comes with its own responsibility. It's now your card.
Yeah.
You now have to do all the interviews. You have to do all the press. You have to do the face-off. No one wants to do that. You want to train.
No, you don't want to do all the PR.
Dillian White's done that hundreds of times.
Yeah, he's been there, seen it, done it.
Yeah,
He's
done
headlined
that.
pay-per-views. He's done
Done
that.
that. He's
Wembley
done that.
Stadium, everything.
Been there. Headlining means nothing to him. Press means nothing to him. He's done that rodeo. When you haven't done it for the first time and you realize, oh my God, you got to do the press, and then you got to do the written press, then you got to do all the YouTubers, then you got to do me, then you got to do this. It's a bit long-winded.
It's crazy long-winded. You know, I've seen ITAUMA at events before where he's on the undercard. He might be co-main and he's able to just sit, do his own thing, chill, maybe interview with IFL, Boxing King Media, etc. Go home. Can't do that now. He's front and center. RIYADH show, so it's the grand arrivals, it's everything.
Dude.
That's a lot of pressure to put on a young man 20 years old.
Tell you now. So Monday, he does all the press with me. It's a long day. I'm telling you now, you're there for 6-7 hours. 6-7 hours. Tuesday, grand arrivals.
Yes.
They don't want to do it. They've got to do it. Wednesday, media public workout. You don't want to do it. You got to do it. Thursday, the press conference. You don't want to do it. You got to do it. Friday, weigh-in. Saturday, showtime. Where usually this boy rocks up on Saturday.
Yeah, rocks up on Saturday.
He rock up on Saturday.
Friday for a thing. Maybe he'll have to do the press conference. There you go. Job done. See you later. You know, so it's completely different. And Bride's made the last couple of fights. Now it's front and center. Now it's on you. Headlining a pay-per-view against someone who experience is the first time Eubank Jr. headlined was against Billy. Well, no, he didn't even headline. He was co-main against Billy Joe.
Yeah.
He was older than ITAUMA. He was more experienced. He froze.
Yeah.
How do we know ITAUMA won't this time?
Because he's special.
He is special,
Dude,
but he's
because
only human.
Special. He is human, but that brother's special. When I asked Anthony Yarde, and it's out there, guys, go and check it out on TalkSport YouTube page. I said, talk to me about ITAUMA. Because it's one thing us saying it, right? We laced them up as, young kids. We're not professional boxers. I said, how good is he? He said, he's it. That not he's good. He said, bruh, this boy is it. I was like, well, what do you mean? He said, he has everything. When another boxer says that, and this is Anthony Yarde's a world level boxer who's fighting for a world title in November. When he says that about a fighter, I was like, I kind of went like that in my seat. I was like, he's it. He's like, he's it. Dude, I'm telling you now, this little kid's a problem.
Oh, he definitely is.
He's a problem.
He definitely is. But I don't know. I'm not. He will win this fight, in my opinion. There's no way he loses, but there's no way he walks through him at the same time. No way. If I'm wrong, so be it. You can say I told you so.
No. Dude. What you're saying is what I said.
There you go.
Yeah. This fight plays out 2 ways for me.
Okay.
Dillian gets absolutely iced early. Gets caught cold and is just obliterated with the southpaw speed and punch power and everything. Or this turns into one of those wars.
Exactly.
Where Moses has to find something.
Exactly that. I reminisce on the Parker fight. Parker was so much faster than Dillian White. Dillian White was like, all right, you're faster than me. Right. But I've got more dog than you. That was how he did it. That was how he did it. You could see it early on.
That's what it is. You know what? I love that. I've got more dog than you.
But that was it.
And this is sometimes boxing can come down to skill, right?
Yeah.
It's a great line that is. Boxing, you're right, can come down to skill. Majority of it is skill.
Yeah, Parker's way more skill.
Does ITAUMA have more dog in him than Dillian White?
I don't know. We'll find out. I'd be surprised if he does. I don't think there's many who have more dog in him than Dillian White. Maybe Chisora.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Seriously. My one worry for Dillian White, right? Obviously, doing a little bit of research into this fight, he only ever fought one southpaw his whole career. That was a journeyman. That's a worry.
My one
That's a
worry
big
for
worry.
my one worry for Dillian White is the Fury fight.
Yes.
Biggest fight of your life. You
really didn't
kind
turn
of screamed and shouted for it, and finally you got it. You know, that WBC world title fight, you got it. And he done some crazy stuff in the ring, switching to southpaw, then got caught up with an uppercut. And I was like, what's happened there? You know, we expected Dillian to, again, show the dog. He was never going to outbox Tyson Fury, but try and dog walk him. And it just kind of went all wrong. So my worry is, does he overthink this? When I think he should run and try and steamroll him, does he overthink it and try and box? Don't try and box ITAUMA.
I was going to say, do not try and box this kid. He's too fast. He's too well coordinated. Go in there, get it into a phone boot, and just, as I said, you've got more speed, I've got more dog. There you go.
There you go, indeed. All right, there you go, guys. Final, well, I say final, we're probably going to do more videos in the lead up to it, but that's our final thoughts together.
Yes.
I think we're both on the same page here that Dillian White causes problems to ITAUMA, but ITAUMA wins.
He wins, and I would say he's going to win devastating stoppage when it does happen.
Okay, same.
Devastating.
Same.
Like, it won't be a stop snap. It's going to be a real boom.
Brutal.
It's over.
It's going to be brutal. There you go, guys. Thank you as always for tuning in. Thank you to Undisputed for sponsoring this channel. We'll see you on the next one.
Champions are not born, they're forged. This is about turning the ordinary into undisputed. Available now. Ade Gman, brought to you by Undisputed.